Man, I'm pissed off, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm kind of irritated. But what's good though, y'all? Man, it's your boy Ja. Ja stay 1K. Ja do reactions. Ja do whatever the fuck he wanna do. And look, check this out. We got the Thunder are embarrassing the NBA right now. The Oklahoma City Thunder, bro, they are pissing me off. They are pissing me off. But I can say, bro, with all due respect, we are watching a fucking dynasty brewing. And these motherfuckers gonna be around for quite a long time if you think about it. And I say that because if you look at the team, bro, shout out to the Clippers, bro. I know, hey, I know OKC love the fucking Los Angeles Clippers, bro. But anyway, if you just look at the team and what they able to do, it's so many green flags with this team. It's ridiculous, bro. First off, they what, like, I don't know their record, but they're like 15, 16, 17, and 1 or something. They haven't lost 3 games on the season so far. You got an all-star that hasn't even came back yet. He comes back, what, today or it's the 28th. So he comes back soon. He comes back this week. So you missing an all-star. You were missing Chet for a little bit. Hartenstein missed a couple of games, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't been watching OKC. Your bench is like, you got probably the best bench in the NBA. Because when I'm watching OKC, bro, when I watch the OKC games, Case and Wallace, sometimes he's in the rotation. Isaiah Joe, a couple more pieces, bro. Anyway, bro, the OKC Thunder, bro, they are a dynasty that is about to be around for quite a long time. And I thought the Boston Celtics was going to be that way, but it's too bad that they weren't. But I'm done rambling, though, man. We got the Thunder are embarrassing the NBA, which they are embarrassing the NBA right now. I got to tip my hat off to them. They got a dynasty brewing. I fuck with Jokic, though. I don't have an NBA team, but I have a favorite player that's Jokic. I just want Jokic to win another ring, man. I can't see OKC hanging another banner up, bro. I just can't do it. Please, Jokic, I'm begging you, do something. Get me another ring, bro. I gotta see you win another ring. But anyway, though, man, let's get into it, bro. Look, I ain't trying to piss off any of OKC fans. You know what I'm saying? But look.
15-1 OKC Thunder found themselves in a tough spot, facing a deficit halfway through the third quarter. One of just a few times they've
so this was against the Jazz.
Trailed in the third all season, getting out-rebounded, out-hustled, back against the wall, and looking to take just their second loss of the season. With 7 minutes and 20 seconds left in the quarter, Keontae George hit these 2 free throws, giving the Jazz a 7-point lead.
So
now, remember that.
Okay, so this is against the Jazz in Utah, down 7, third quarter, 7 minutes, 20 seconds left.
With 7 minutes left in the third. It wasn't until a minute and a half later when Lou Dort hit this jumper to give the Thunder their first lead of the quarter and opened up the floodgates on the Jazz.
I was about to say, bro, that's all it takes, man. That's all it takes for this team, bro. It's crazy. And then you got SGA, who don't even play in the fourth quarter most games, bro. This team is a cheat code.
Drives and kicks. Williams for 3 adjustments.
Look at this shit. Oh my God. No way they can. How in the fuck do y'all let this happen? I know it's the Utah Jazz, but damn. You getting absolutely cream right now, bro. That's 7. They up 10 now. Another 3. 13. Another 3. 16. Another 3. 19.
And this is just going to be a quick run.
Fast break.
They go to the hot hand. Someone's going to take a jump.
Oh my God. Fuck that. OKC might be the luckiest team in fucking history in history right now, bro.
Just 7 minutes later, the Thunder went from 7 points down to a 22-point lead.
That is the most absurd shit I have. SGA ain't got to play in the fourth quarter, bro. He can literally sit the fuck down right now because they got it under control. This is without their other all-star, bro. So just imagine when fucking J-Dub get back into the starting lineup. I seen a comment earlier. Somebody was like, J-Dub's coming back this week. He gonna get into the rotation, just fuck up the chemistry. I know it was kind of like, you know, if you didn't, some people didn't peep the sarcasm, Because you know Bron, he just came back for the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? They clicking on all cylinders, and people was wondering like, Bron is gonna get back into the starting lineup and fuck up the chemistry, fuck up the fucking momentum or whatnot. That has not been the case with Bron. And when J-Dub gets back for OKC, bro, it's just gonna be even worse. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Like it's about to get so crazy. And I'm not an OKC fan, bro.
To finish out the quarter, the Jazz were outplaying the Thunder for nearly 3 quarters and then got blown out in the blink of an eye.
That is fucking insane,
bro. The Oklahoma City
bro.
Thunder aren't just a good team. They are one of the best teams in modern NBA history.
And it's like, bro, I like SGA. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I like to keep shit a beam. I fucks with SGA, but like a lot of shit that he does, like not even just the foul baiting, he doesn't have to do a lot of shit that he does. He's a fucking bucket getter, 30 a night easily, bro. He ain't gotta play it in the fourth quarter, but it's just like a lot of shit that he does. It's just kind of iffy to me, but you can't blame him. He just, it's basically an exploit shit. It's an exploit, bro. He basically just, like, why not do it? The refs don't fucking call it. The refs don't give a fuck. Why not do it? And again, like I said, SGA is good as fuck. He's an all-star MVP caliber type of player. Top player in the league. One of the best in the league. You got to give him his flowers, bro. But a lot of shit that he does not have to do it. That's my thing with SGA. That's my thing with him, bro.
Season here, check out SeatGeek to downloads, the Bulls and more. Being my Blaze backed by the send off the descript promo code in New Orleans team, getting out to a 25-point lead in the first quarter.
In the first quarter, bro.
In total.
I mean, this is against the Pelicans though. The Pelicans are ass. So is the fucking Utah Jazz. But bro, they do this shit to like really good teams too. Like they blow out good teams.
Wasn't much different. The Thunder making quick work of the Pelicans in the same fashion they have just about every other team they faced this season.
It's insane, bro.
Give me a break.
He said, "Give me a bro." Do y'all hear the announcer, bro? Give me a break.
Again. Give me a break.
This is 6-0, bro, in the first quarter, and the announcer saying, "Give me a fucking break." Like what?
Set the pick for the mid-range.
Y'all hear the sad music playing?
That's wide open. You're not covering.
You have look at the defense though. Their defense is horrible.
Okay.
This might be a long ass video. We 2 minutes in, and I've been pausing like a motherfucker, yo. Like,
you're not covering him.
Okay, I'll close out. Look, where's the defense, gang? There's no fucking defense. Everybody just standing around, nobody picking up a man. Oh my fucking god! Blow the whole Pelicans. Blow the fucking Pelicans team up. Blow them up. Zion ain't fucking playing.
Yeah, they moved the basketball. There's no question. Typical. Timeout.
Bro, put me out there, bro. On either team. Put me out there, bro. Oh man, we got fucking oh man. We got niggas I've never seen before. We got people I've never seen before on OKC shooting threes, bro. This is how bad it's getting. I don't even know who the fuck that is.
Isaiah Joe, clean look. What else is new?
What else is new?
It'll be Mitchell.
Bro, you know, I would be so fucking embarrassed if I was playing for the Pelicans right now on this specific night. Cause just listen to the announcer, bro. He sounds so depressed.
Like everything else.
He said like
every quarter, the game was essentially wrapped up. The Thunder winning.
Okay, 126-109. Guess who didn't play in the fourth quarter? I'm guessing.
By 17, without Shai Gilgeous-Alexander playing a single minute in the fourth.
Look, guess who didn't play in the fourth quarter?
Didn't play in the fourth quarter in the game before this.
Guess who didn't play in the fourth quarter?
So much, they just didn't need him. He also didn't play in the fourth in their previous game against the Lakers.
Guess who didn't play in the fourth quarter?
That against the Warriors. He did.
Guess who played? Well, he played in the fourth quarter of this game.
Fourth in the game before that one, and then sat the entire fourth in the game before.
Bro, when you got your best player not being, that alone should tell you, bro. The fucking OKC Thunder they gonna be around for a long time, bro. Even if SGA no jinxing. Even if SGA were to get hurt, if he were to go down, it don't matter, bro. You still there's a possibility that you still can make the playoffs, bro. They don't have J-Dub, who's their second best player. And look what they doing. They blowing teams out. The best player don't even got to play in the fourth quarter, bro. This is cheating.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the reigning MVP, didn't play a single fourth quarter minute in 10 of the Thunder's last 15 games.
Like, are y'all hearing me right now, bro?
OKC
I
is
don't
so
know.
dominant this season that they are eviscerating teams without the assistance of their MVP favorite to close out games. And this has been the story of the Thunder so far in the early NBA season.
This is crazy,
a
bro.
16-1 record through their first 17 games. Half of those games ending in a blowout. Their
I wish Jokic. Why my boy Jokic can have it
one
this
loss
easy,
of the
bro?
season probably coming at the hands of my Blazers. But coming off of what
He's at the
proved to
hands
be
of his
one of the
Blazers.
most dominant seasons in NBA history, the Thunder have doubled back and found ways to get even better, with a gap on the rest of the league about as big as any team has ever had.
Bro, just imagine being on this team, bro. You can't help but to have confidence when you get in the game, bro. You can't help but to be confident. When you got a guy like SGA who can fucking just get buckets, get his teammates involved, and you got guys like J-Dub, you got Alex Caruso handling on defense, Casey Wallace doing what he do, Isaiah Joe doing what he do. Bro, it's so many pieces on this OKC team, bro. It's fucking ridiculous, bro. It's almost disgusting to me, bro. Like, I don't like this shit,
First
man.
17 games, OKC has beaten their opponents by an average of 16.5 points per game. A
That's
margin
insane,
of victory that
bro.
not only leads the NBA this season, it is the largest margin of
In
victory
history?
through 17 games
Oh,
in
17
the
games.
history of the NBA. It's better
Well-
than Jordan's Bulls, better than the 73-win Warriors, better than they were last season.
So look, I got a question for y'all. Let's be real, bro. Do y'all think this OKC team is better than the 2016 Warriors and the 1997 Chicago Bulls? Do y'all think this OKC team is the best team that we've seen in a long time? Or is this OKC team the best team in NBA history, bro? Let me know y'all opinion in the
The way
comment
they
section.
achieved this mind-boggling margin, just as impressive as the margin itself. Because a lot of these games are effectively over by the end of the third quarter. Against the Hornets, they were up by 17 going into the fourth, up by 36 against the Lakers.
Oh my God, that shit was fucking embarrassing. 100-64 going into the fourth quarter. I'd be a fucking shamed if I was a Laker fan that
Going
night.
into the fourth. They had a 35-point lead against the Warriors after 3.
And I'm telling y'all, bro, these are against like teams that are not trash. These are against teams that are contenders, bro. Title contending teams. Lakers, Golden State.
22-point lead on the Jazz.
We ain't gonna talk
up
about the Jazz.
26 on the Pelicans after 3.
Pelicans
up
ass.
18 on the Mavericks. Up 19
Mavs
on the
ass
Hawks.
this year.
In fact,
Hawks
the
ass.
largest season average point differential in NBA history was set last season by none other than the Thunder, beating teams by an average of 12.8
12.8
points per game. So far this season, the Thunder's average point differential is over 14 points after just 3 quarters.
Man, we gotta find somebody to dethrone these motherfuckers, bro. Can we find a team in the NBA that could just take their hand, put it in the OKC Thunder's chest, and just rip their heart out, bro, like how the motherfucking Celtics got did? Cause I could have swore the Celtics was about to be a dynasty, bro. They had the team, bro. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what they was thinking when they got rid of Drew Holiday and Porzingis. What the fuck were y'all thinking? Y'all had a team, but that goes to show y'all. Niggas think they know everything. Somebody got to dethrone these
They
OKC
are beating
motherfuckers,
teams
man.
by a record-setting margin before the fourth quarter even begins. They're not stat padding. They're not running up the score. They're actually taking their foot off the gas almost every night.
And his team, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I give credit, like I said, bro, I give credit. It's team basketball of this OKC team, bro. They gonna let Shea get his 30. After that, it's free game. Like, it's literally free game, bro. After Shea get his 30 or 35 or whatever, bro, it's free fucking game, bro. Hey, it's like you get a chance, you get a chance, you get a chance, you get a chance, bro. This OKC team is so comfortable playing with one another, bro. But I also like how after every game when they do interviews and shit, they all are collective, bro. It's not just one guy doing the interview by himself. It's a collective. You can tell they love playing with each other, bro. They love being on the same team with each other. That's why I said, man, these motherfuckers gonna be, this team is gonna be around for a long,
And
long,
this is one of many
long
reasons why their
time,
hot
bro.
start to the season has been so convincing. It's not just that they're winning, it's how early and
It's no-
decisively they're winning.
it's no
the
point
foundation
for them
of
to
their
make-
extraordinary start,
make
not just in the
moves.
talent of their roster,
It's no
but
point.
the depth of talent on their roster.
It's
Right
crazy,
now, even
bruh.
with their second option and all-star Jalen Williams sidelined, the Thunder have about 9, even
Like,
with their
look at this team, bro. Look at this
Second option and
team.
all-star Jalen
Look at the pieces. Look at the
Williams
bench.
sidelined. The Thunder have about 9 players who are legitimate starting caliber guys, essentially 2 starting units on the same team. While most teams may fall into a slump or struggle to keep their momentum when faced with injuries, the Thunder have a factory line of quality players who can fill the gaps at any moment's notice.
It's just like, and they can, and not only that, the Thunder is so versatile. They could literally stuff some players out of their position, bro, and still make this shit work. You could put, even though SGA is point guard, you could throw SGA at the 3, bro. I know it sounds crazy, but if you think about it, they could literally do that. Stuff somebody like, I don't know, Case and Wallace at the 1. I guess if you go small ball per se, and if Shea was to go to the 3 just for small ball purposes, even though again I know he does not have to, but that's just the depth. That's just the fucking roster that OKC has. It's crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie, man. I like, why would the Clippers do that shit? But at the time of them doing it, bro, Paul George was like one of the best in the NBA. And that's one of my favorite players, bro. I love the fuck out of Paul George.
As good as it is, doesn't quite capture just how big the disparity is between them and their opponents. There's
It's
a
not
handful
fair,
of
bro.
teams around the league right now that are exceeding expectations as title contenders.
It's not
The
fair,
Spurs,
bro.
Lakers, Rockets, Nuggets, and Pistons.
It's not
now,
fair,
all of
bro.
these contending teams have good records, but not all wins are built the same. Despite having the same record, the Celtics have outscored their opponents by far more than the Bucks have. The Lakers have the 4th best record in the NBA, but only the 14th best point differential. But
Only
it is
the
the Rockets
14th?
and the Nuggets who have outplayed their opponents more than any other team in the league this season.
Yes, sir.
The Rockets with a point differential of plus 146 and the Nuggets with a plus 165.
Where's OKC?
But of course, there's the OKC Thunder, who have outscored their opponents by a record-breaking 277.
That is fucking insane, bro. Do y'all not know how fucking crazy that is, though? Do y'all not know how fucking crazy that is, bro? Look at OKC's point differential compared to what the fucking Wizards, bro. They have a plus 277, and the Wizards have negative 228.
Points this season.
Look at 277 plus 165 against the fucking Nuggets, bro.
A mile ahead of the next best team and the whole entire league.
That is
The
incredible,
Thunder
bro.
are not just winning games. They are running teams off the court. Last season, OKC won 68 games. They beat teams by a larger margin than any team ever has before. They won a championship, and they came back the next season measurably better at just about every facet of the game.
It's that, bro, they're getting better and better and better and better and better, bro. This is the first team that I have saw ever since I've been watching the NBA, bro, just get so much better in a short amount of time, bro. And they just gonna continue to get better. I don't know how their I don't know how the fucking the draft is. I don't know how their picks are. They don't even have to move players around, bro. They don't need to make no trades. They don't need to make no cuts. They don't need to make no swaps. They don't need to make shit, bro. They got the team. They got it.
They're deeper, they're smarter, they're less reliant on free throws, and they've built on their chemistry that was established last season. But there's one area in particular that give the Thunder a near insurmountable lead on every other team in the league. Their defense.
I was about to say, bro, they defense. It has to be their fucking defense, bro.
The Thunder
They
are
gotta be number one.
suffocating teams with their size, their depth, and their athleticism. Their rotation is like a revolving door of active, tough, smart defenders. Teams are never given an opportunity to get on a run or capitalize
Nope.
on bad matchups. When one all-NBA caliber defender goes to the bench, another one pops up in his place.
Another one. It's just like, bro, I'm telling y'all, this is how crazy this team can get, bro. It's so crazy, bro. They got so much depth. And when I was telling y'all how y'all can stick Shea at the 3, even though you don't have to, that's just how versatile, how crazy this team is, bro.
According
It's
to
insane,
estimated
bro.
defensive
It's-
plus minus, the Thunder have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the top 15 defenders in the entire league.
So they got, okay, top 15. They have 5 of the top 15 defenders. They got AJ Mitchell, Jalen Williams, Isaiah Hartenstein. This right here is fucking 7 in the top 20.
5. and they have 7 players sitting in the top 20. And this
That's
isn't even factoring
crazy.
in Jalen Williams, their all-NBA defensive star who has yet to suit up this season. If stopping the Thunder...
And this nigga haven't even played yet, bro.
from scoring wasn't hard enough, scoring enough points to even compete with them has become the hardest thing in basketball. There's nowhere to hide. Every lineup
He
is
said there's nowhere to
switchable,
hide,
they're
bro.
active, they're disciplined, they know their roles. This is not a young team winning on talent and pace and scoring. This is a young team that defends like a gritty veteran contender with a
And that's the scary part, bro. They're young as fuck, bro. I think last season, the average age for the Thunder, correct me if I'm wrong, was like, what, 23, 25? 23, 25? I know Shay's 25,
defensive profile that
26.
has become a recipe for walking its way through the regular season. And this is the part that should really worry the rest of the league. Hot shooting can come and go. Offensive explosions can be random. But a defense this good for this long is not a fluke. It's a system. When the Thunder aren't hitting their shots, they'll just
got
hold you
defense.
to 42 and a half and make sure you aren't either. When they are hitting their
Like,
shots,
bro, it's like,
well, then
what?
you get scores like this. And it's not like it's 1 or 2 elite stoppers rising the tides for the rest of the team. Last season, the Thunder put up defensive numbers that made them one of the greatest defensive units of the modern NBA. In fact, they were so good that despite their 2 best defenders, Alex Caruso and Chet Holmgren, missing out on all defensive teams because of the minimum game requirement, the Thunder still had 2 players make all defensive teams. This team legitimately
Scary,
has
bro.
at least 4 all-NBA caliber defenders. But there's one metric that pretty much
Crazy,
sums
bro.
up the historic nature of what the Oklahoma City Thunder are doing on
Who
defense
can
right
dethrone
now.
these
Relative
motherfuckers, man?
defensive rating. How many points do the Thunder give up compared to the league average? It's a metric we can use for comparing defenses across completely different eras without getting lost in pace, rules, and style of play. And the Thunder aren't just good. They are putting together the single best defensive season in NBA history. League average defense.
Hey, man. Should I say it, bro? We may be crowning OKC champions again this year, bro. We may be looking at
This year
back-to-back.
sits at about 115.5 points allowed per 100 possessions. OKC is at 104.1. That's a relative
104.1.
defensive rating of minus 11.4. By far the best defense in modern NBA history. For
fucking
some
history,
context,
bro.
the 2004 Pistons, who are widely regarded as the greatest defensive team the league has ever seen, had a relative defensive rating of minus 7.5. Duncan Spurs at their best.
Oh, was it negative? Okay, so Duncan Spurs was negative 8.8. They had the second highest before OKC
The 90s
came.
Knicks teams that practically tackled anyone that came near the paint were in that same
He said
neighborhood.
practically tackled.
What the Thunder are doing right now is beyond all of them. In an era designed to make defense harder than it's ever been, OKC is lapping the best defenses of all time. Now, all of this stuff, the defense, the scoring, the depth, it's all great indication that this Thunder team is on a crash course with history. However, we are looking at a 16-game sample size.
this
Not quite
game-
enough games to assume how this team will fare over the course of an entire season.
Bro, we know how it's gonna be, bro. Just look how it's gonna be. A lot of people be like, I kind of, so you know how some people be like, doesn't matter how you start, it matters how you finish. Yes, that's true, but the start does matter though, bro. The start helps build momentum. That's how I look at it, bro. If you could build momentum for the start, obviously you get the jump.
If that
The
were the
start
case,
matters.
then a 15-1 record or a 93.8% win rate has them on pace for about 77 wins this season.
If these 77-5, do y'all see
Of course, we know
77-5,
that's not how
bro?
this works. Injuries can happen, bad
Yeah.
streaks happen, schedules get tougher. But there is a metric by cleaning the glass called expected wins that attempts to factor all of this in and project how many games a team will win over the course of the season.
77
Not
wins,
based on
though.
how many games they've won, but based on the quality of the team itself. When Golden State went on their historic 24-0 start to the season in 2015, this metric was spot on
24-0
when it
is
projected the
fucking
Warriors
wild.
would end the season with about 73 wins, the highest projected total for any team over the last 2 decades. The projected win total
77?
for the OKC Thunder this season, about 74 wins.
74, okay.
Statistically on pace for the most dominant regular season of all time.
Bruh. Real shit though, man. Like, I'm not trying to hate on OKC, but God, I can't see OKC winning another championship, bro. But if you're an OKC fan, bro, I know y'all happy as hell. So I'm happy for y'all though, man. I know it's been a long time coming for OKC fans. I know y'all experienced great players, KD, Russell Westbrook, James Harden, and y'all just have not been able to get that championship. But y'all got a dynasty now, man. Y'all should really kiss the feet of the fucking Los Angeles Clippers, bro. Y'all should kiss every single one, from the players to the coach to the manager to the fans. Kiss their feet, bro, because they really blessed y'all. They blessed the shit out of y'all, man. But that's it for the video, man. The Thunder are embarrassing the NBA. Yes, they are embarrassing the NBA. Shout out to the Thunder though, man. Shout out to Shea. Shout out to the shit that they doing, bro. It's history being made. Like I said, they're gonna be around for a long time. They're young too, bro. That's the crazy thing about it. They're young as shit. But hopefully my Serbian GOAT, Nikola Jokic, man, he by himself though, bro. Not by himself, but you know what I'm saying. He can't do it by himself, man. I hope Jokic win another ring, but like I said, that's it for the video, man. Shout out to the fucking Thunder. Shout out to the fans. Shout out to Jimmy High Roller. I'll definitely leave his name, his link in the description. Make sure y'all go show him some love or whatever, because he has some really, really good videos, man. I'm pretty sure he has to like really search up a lot of this information. He's a smart guy too. Again, shout out to Jimmy High Roller. It's your boy Ja, man. We out, man. We got to sit here and watch OKC dominate for years to come.